My name is Dekevin Arscott, come from St. Petersburg, Florida. My family comes from Jamaica. The title is Life of Dexter K, The Rise, the first of its series. You can find it on Amazon or iUniverse, as well as a link to Facebook as well. There was a lot of inspirations actually. I always liked philosophy, I always liked telling stories, things like that. I always liked stories that always made you think about it, like gave you a different perspective in life, things like that. So I really wanted to give that my shot as well and basically publish a book, have action, crime, philosophy, all that into one. So at the time someone's getting entertained, they can like learn from different philosophies. I basically wanted to give out different perspectives on life through the art of entertainment, things like that, through action and crime, things like that. Yeah, this is definitely my first time writing, my first time publishing as well, first time interviewing, everything like that. So definitely a first time for me, definitely a great opportunity.
How's it feeling?
It's feeling pretty good. I'm nervous, but I'm happy to be here, excited. This is basically my dream, hope to turn into films and TV series, so gotta start somewhere, It's basically a metaphorical metamorphosis of a child that's basically been flung into leading a criminal syndicate named the Okami. It's an empire that leads airlines, they lead drug production, extortion, things like that. And he's just a teenager basically whose father had been missing for 8 years. So he actually just goes to school, he lives a mundane life, watches his love interest that he never actually talks to. And that's all actually ends until he comes to his house one day and there's gangsters in suits looking for his mother, where actually they reveal that his father has been the leader of the criminal syndicate without him knowing. And that basically throws him to a process of either dying, because now that his father is dead, they have to remove any trace of him and his mother. So he basically takes that choice and now leads a criminal syndicate, has no idea what he's doing. He wants to make a big impact on the world for better, but now he's flung into this place where he has to do bad things. But then he actually also, every adventure or action, any misadventure he actually goes through, they find a philosophy or a life lesson along the way as well. He kind of thinks about another perspective, and he doesn't really see the world in black and white anymore. He sees it in shades of gray, basically, seeing what is justified, killing a person, things like it goes deep into morality. Like I said, I wanted a philosophy, but I knew it would be too boring, so I wanted to add that with action as well. So it's a lot of, like I said, morality, basically determining if it's justified to kill, if it's ever justified to kill a person, or what would you do if the war breaks out, poverty, what happens with that. Things that I would want people to think about more, I guess, in real life, like world beliefs, things like that, instead of just local, basically in your own perspective. Things kind of see one perspective. I would want them to see from different points of views, different paths of life, basically. People who like a good story, basically, people who like philosophy will definitely love my book. And again, it has action in there as well to keep you entertained, as well as a tad bit of romance. And it's definitely a must read for, I guess, I would say for a lot of young adults. It's a coming of age story where everybody's kind of thinking about what they want to do in life. They're thinking they want to make a big impact on the world, but they don't know how. So it kind of touches on everybody's level, I would say. Well, I have the first one, obviously, Dexter K. King. He's the main character, the new leader of the Okami. And then I have his right-hand man, who's basically the comic interest, the one who always relaxes him, basically. He always knows what to do, but at the same time, he relaxes him because obviously he's a teenager in this new criminal underworld life that he has no idea about. Bullets are flying everywhere, people are yelling at him. He doesn't know how the system works, things like that. So Ray's kind of he's Italian too. He's his right-hand man who always makes quick quips about things in life. But at the same time, Dexter also looks to him kind of as a second father, I would say. But I don't want to go too far into that.